Hello, welcome back to my channel. I sounds like a smoker more than a Santa. It was a stupid idea. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. And first and foremost, yes, I've changed intro because this channel called different right now. It's Owsyanka TV. If you missed the video why I decided to rename it, it's gonna be right here. And second of all, which is kind of more important, guys, I never thought that this channel would reach any amount of subscribers, like, at all, because I never thought about it that way. But now there's 600 of us right here, and I couldn't be happier because I really want to expand this community of I really enjoy talking to you in the comment section, and when we share some information or you ask me some questions about Russia or about moi, and I don't know, it just feel like such a pleasant experience, and I just want to thank you, really. And for this occasion, or maybe just it's happened today, I just decided to glam myself a little bit, because usually when I'm talking to you I'm just looking like a crap. And just because I was in the mood, I decided to film this video for you with my holiday essentials, what? As usual, my speech problems. You do holiday essentials, my Russian version, but not really, because when I think about it, I don't think there is so many difference. In general, Christmas and New Year's is a Christmas and New Year's. There is just red and green and gold and white and all of that. Hope we will have some fun. Let's start. I'm gonna open my list on my phone and start with number one. It's movies. Before I tell you my favorite movies, I want you. Why I'm doing it all the time? I want you to write in the comments down below your favorite movie, because I'm really curious to know, and maybe I will find something new to watch this year, or maybe you will remind me of something that I forgot that I watched and I should refresh my memory or something. So yeah, I would really appreciate if you leave me a comment. And also, before we misunderstood each other, I'm gonna be talking Christmas, but in my mind I'm talking about New Year's, because I might take a second to explain this. In Russia we don't really celebrate Christmas that much. It's not that a huge deal like New Year's. We celebrate Christmas on 7th of January, and it's usually just leftovers of food and just closest friends or family, and it's not that big as in all other places of the world. But New Year's is something that we celebrate like big time, you know, like drunk people all over the streets with fireworks and just yeah. If you're gonna be on the streets in New Year's night, please be careful, because there is a lot of people who don't really know what they are doing, you know, because they waited the whole year to get that drunk and to go on the streets to be happy and celebrate it. I don't know. So yeah, when I'm saying Christmas, I mean New Year's, but we're like on the same boat. It's such a long rambling intro, but first movie that I want to talk to you about. There is something that gives me the right vibe, the right mood, the holiday spirit, and I don't know why. Actually, I believe it's Hallmark movies, so it's one of those, you know, that have a beautiful picture but not really that much behind the scenes to think about it. But I don't know, I feel like there is something more in this movie. I like the idea of it, that you can fix your life and you should try all over again. And I'm not a fan of Amy Smart, but I find that she had a few movies in her acting career history that have something to think about, like Peaceful Warrior, like, what was the name? It goes like that, because I haven't googled it. It's something 60. So yeah, 12 Dates of Christmas. I really enjoy it. I think it's kind, romantic movie that I'm watching every single year. Also, a few movies I want to mention is obvious. Home Alone. I know this is just a classic, it's just go-to, it's so cliche and stuff like that, but in Russia it's like a cult of this movie, because growing up we didn't have a lot of Christmas movie on TV, but Home Alone and Home Alone Part 2, that was like our jam we like watch it every single year, and till this day doing the same, because those adventures of Little McAllister is just the best. I think it's still the best Christmas movie ever, and after all those years, nothing can beat that. No competition, like ever. I just didn't want to put it on the first place because it's so obvious. Next thing is just something that I watched just a few days ago. It's a new cartoon from Netflix, and it's called Claus. And I was pretty surprised. I don't know, maybe I was in a like sensitive mood or something, but I felt it. I've had this amazing, you know, energy inside me that like kindness, it's such a big thing, and if you do something good for somebody, it will start the chain of good things happening. You can change the world or whatever. If you have a kid or just you're a kid inside like me, watch this movie and I guess it will bring you joy. Also, for sure, I will be googling some new Hallmark movies just because I like to put it on background while I'm doing something, like decorating home or whatever, because it's just a beautiful picture, you know? They make no sense. Storylines and scenarios are like hit me in my hand right now. Hit me in my head right now because it's just hideous. But it's beautiful movies. Every single year, I don't care. Also, the movies that are written down, but again, just one of the big list of the films that I'm gonna be rewatching again. This is Christmas Cupid, classic again from my kind of childhood. I Will Be Home for Christmas, New Year's Eve, The Family Stone, Surviving Christmas, Polar Express, another good cartoon for the whole family, Love the Coopers, and so much more. And now my battery is dying, and before that happens, I will change it and we will go to the second point of my list. If I could, I would change this color to bright red or something, but it's my boyfriend's computer and I don't know how to work with that. Anyways, second point is candles and aroma wax for aroma lamps. To be honest, I always wanted to try Bath and Body Works candles because everybody is just talking about on YouTube. It influenced my life so much. But till then, I just want to talk about some aroma wax that I bought like bunch of years ago in Germany, and it still works fine. Here is my box of joy. Everybody who is from Finland can recognize that box, right? I don't know why, but even matches from Finland, they smell differently like Russian ones. They smell like sauna. When you lighten them up, it smells like a quality wood, you know. Anyways, I have a bunch of stuff there and I don't want to go through all of stuff because there is some essential oils like lavender or something citrusy like orange or tangerine, but whatever. I want to be talking about those things that I bought in Germany, and they are more fruity but at the same time, so I like to cut a little piece and just put it in aroma lamp, which is kind of for this purposes exists for this type of wax, and it smells amazing. It smells pretty good for a few days. I'm not using like every single day, but when I'm in a mood, yay. Speaking of tangerines, number 3 is food, and I guess this is the only point where you can really feel the difference between Russian habits and traditions compared to other people. We like tangerines, yes, and I've already ate probably 10 kilos or so for the past 2-3 weeks. Yeah, but I really enjoy this vitamin C. It's just it's from the source, you know, with the fiber, and just I really like sour things, so tangerines are just amazing in this time of year. And no Russian can think about New Year's without thinking about tangerine. But also there is a special salad that you probably have heard about. Well, there's a few of them, but the most famous one called Olivier. And when I traveled, I usually find it by the name Russian salad. Something you can't really imagine the holiday feast in Russia without. It's pretty simple. If you want, I might even make a video about like traditional Russian meals or whatever, like cooking but not really video. But I'm not really good at it, and I probably wouldn't be able to make like fish under the coat, if you know what I'm talking about, you know, with the beet and all those stuff. But it's a lot of weird things on Russian table. But if you want to, I might try to do some of stuff. Pretty basic. It's just carrots, potatoes, eggs, onion, canned peas, pickles, kind of sausages or chicken, and it's all mixed with mayo and sour cream. Maybe it sounds not so good, but it tastes good, people, really. Even though I'm vegetarian like 7, 8, whatever years by now, I still make it every single year because you cannot imagine like Russian table on New Year's just without that dish. It's just impossible, you know. It's a tradition. And when I was a kiddo, it just was the only time of the year where when you can eat it, because otherwise nobody would make it. It's just like holiday dish. I don't know why. Even when I was vegan, when I tried to made like vegan diet my all-time life diet, I still made this salad. Even vegan version of it was quite okay for me. It was just, you know, put me back on my memory lane when I was a little girl, and just, yeah, it's just amazing. I need to stop rambling because I don't want to open that door. I can talk about my childhood like non-stop. And the last thing that I want to talk to you about from food section is ice cream, but not just regular ice cream. If you ever will be shopping in Murmansk, whatever, you just have to try it because it's in every single supermarket, everywhere you can find it. It's this ice cream. Pistachio ice cream with chopped chocolate. And usually I'm not a fan of chopped chocolate at all. I like chocolate ice cream, but not like pieces of chocolate. But this is the best pistachio ice cream that you will ever try, and I really miss it being in Moscow. I don't know, maybe somewhere here it still exists and you still can find it, but actually I'm gonna be for holidays home for a few days, so I will still have my Norwegian ice cream, and it will be great. It's amazing. You have to try it. Next thing is for girls. Guys, just take a break, just go to grab some tea or water or whatever. Girls, let's talk about makeup. I don't know why, I'm just in the mood. If you want to, I'm suggestion. No pressure, because I think that nobody cares when I'm making makeup videos. But anyways, if you're curious, I might have a dedicated video about my New Year's makeup, because it's usually have some specific things that I like and that I do just for special occasions. Probably can't do this video if you're interested in, because I don't want to make a content that nobody care about, you know. If you want to, let me know and I will do that. But there's a few things that I can't really live without on New Year's. First thing, let me take my glasses off. It's lashes. Probably you can't really tell right now that I'm wearing lashes. Yes, because my lashes right now are not really looking good. I've used special serum. It's called Curry Frost and it's from India, and I've ordered it like a bunch of times, and it's amazing serum. It really makes your lashes grow. They're like just bigger and better. It just, you know, naturally, like without extensions, lashes just looking amazing. But after the certain period of time, your lashes start to, you know, transition to new ones, and there is a time when you just have like little I don't want to offend anyone, but like Asian lashes, you know, they're short, they're like so small and straight, and there is just transition period. With these lashes you can't really tell. They're really natural, and probably maybe I talked about this before in my beauty videos, but whatever, I want to shout out once again, it's the cheapest thing that you can find in China, and it's amazing. I'm ordering it over and over again, year after year, because it's amazing and cheap AF. I'm usually cutting it in half and just putting it outer corner of my eye. I can't even tell you, like, they are so comfy. I didn't feel it at all. It just blends beautifully with your natural lashes, and it's amazing. You just have to try it if you're into lashes. And before that, I've never thought that lashes like these fake lashes are for me, because I've used like you know, single how you can call it, like single, you know, like separate ones and on a ribbon, but nothing has worked, or I don't know, it just wasn't comfortable. And I never will to pay like, I don't know, 15 bucks for a pair of lashes that I will use like 5 times max. This is usually just one pair for use and for one use, and I'm okay with that because it's so freaking cheap. So another thing that you want to be sure that it's really flawless, it's your skin. What? It's your skin. And basically I always struggled with a good foundation. I couldn't find it, the one that will work for me. I don't know, magically it happened like I don't know, more than a half a year ago, and this is, I guess, my 3rd bottle. It's Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation, and it's really good. Even in Russia with our different formulation, okay, as usual, it's still pretty good. It's about 10 bucks, but it's worth it. It's really worth it. It's really light formula, like you wouldn't even think that it has so much coverage. It's long lasting, it just covers everything. It's buildable, it's blendable, it's just everything that I ever searched in foundation. And I'm in a color 20 Rose Beige, and I really enjoy the packaging. It's a glass one, and also you don't have to put your fingers inside, and you just take a few drops, put it on your skin, blend it in, and you're ready to go. And I think I already told you, but I will mention again, you just have to settle it with a good powder. But this from Eveline Cosmetics, it's quite good. It's, again, I guess my 3rd at least compact powder. It sets everything, and it will stay put till the end of the day or night, whatever you're doing. Maybe you're hanging out, not judging, supporting. Because this video is not long enough, I just want to talk about it a little bit and about glitters, because I can't afford, and not just because it's sold out, but I'm really dreaming of Tati Beauty palette with those beautiful glitters. I can't have it right now. But I know that it's a little bit, might be a little bit unsafe. So if you're underage or you're just not really good with your hands and whatever, just don't do that. But if you're quite okay with crafting and with craft kind of glitter, but it's actually glitter for nails, I'm putting it on my eyes. I have no problems with it, and it looks so beautifully on your lids. It's just like a disco ball, and it's just, again, if I will make a video about my New Year's kind of holiday makeup, you will see it looks amazing. I'm not suggesting you to do that, but I've done it every single year for the past 10 years or so. No problems with it. But again, everything is individual. I don't want to give you some bad advices. I'm just saying that I'm doing it and it works fine. Okay, next thing is home decor. And I can't live without Christmas lights, but again, cheap lights from China. I just give you a link. Don't thank me, but you probably will, at least in your mind. It's just amazing, cheap Christmas lights. I bought 2 different ones, like with a cold kind of light and with a warm light, and it saved my apartment mood so many times. We even made like photo zones when I worked in youth center, but even though it's from China, the quality is good. I have them for 4 years now, I guess, plus minus year, whatever, but they still works. They are amazing. I love them so much. They're already on my wall. Now you see the clip of it. Look at those. Look at this beautiful bouquet. Look at the reflection. It's so cozy and beautiful. I cannot stress it enough. It's just beautiful, really. And also we have these lights. Well, unfocused it was more beautiful, but whatever. You just can change the color of it to set the mood. It was even cheaper, and we have actually 2 of those. One is here, one is there, and this is the same remote for both of them. And yes, we are living in a nightclub, baby. And it has different modes, and oh, it's beautiful. Your window will thank you for that. And the next 2 things you see behind my back is fireplace screensaver on YouTube. I don't even put it in the description down below. You probably can just Google fireplace screensaver, and it's like 10 hours fireplace with even noises of fireplace. And the other thing is Christmas pillow and blankets. I only have this one for now because, again, we just moved in this apartment and I haven't spent the ridiculous amount of money yet on the holiday Christmassy stuff, but you know, those colors, just when they're everywhere, you just feel different. And I really recommend you to have at least a few pillows and 1 blanket on the couch or on your bed. There's just something about it. I don't know why. Hold on, we get in there. We're just almost done. Music. And you would probably think that I would recommend something like All I Want for Christmas Is You or Frank Sinatra songs, but nuh-uh, I'm not that girl. Well, I still enjoy those, and All I Want for Christmas Is You is just the best Christmas song. Nothing can beat it, like really. I never heard a song that give me more chills and, you know, this feeling of holiday coming. But I don't know why, and have you heard of it or not, there is a channel on YouTube called Alex Bird Music, I guess, and it's kind of indie pop, kind of independent music that they're posting, and they have playlists, which is good for if you have a cafe, your own cafe, and you don't know what to play. Just Google it or just look in the description down below. It's just amazing. And my favorite playlist, it's something with a coffee house. It's relaxed me so badly. It's just, I don't know, I'm not a real fan of indie music. It's kind of not my stuff, not my jam at all, but some of the playlists of this channel, they are just so amazing, and this is just one of my favorites, like, of all times. And I don't know what the hell it has to do with Christmas, but it just, you know, it feels like, you know, I can't explain it. I can only show you. And I'm safe and sound, but I don't even know it. I don't even know it. You see, I am awake and uneasy, pulling me down to release. We'll hold ourselves back. Candy shop, sell Prozac, walking on the train tracks far from here. There's a sorrow and I don't think you survive. I'm feeling like My favorite song is Sorrow. Look in description, you will figure it out. And the last thing that I just had today, and I'm really happy about it, because since I was in Moscow, there was no snow. And yes, in Murmansk, we always have a snow, like a lot of snow. I can't even show you the level of snowness that we usually have. And I really enjoy the snow. I like to build snowmen.
Do you want to build a snowman? It doesn't have to be a snowman.
I like to swim in snow. I don't know, I love it. And I don't feel like I'm over 30 years old and it's childish and we don't have to do that. I just want to have fun in snow. Sounds weird, but yeah. Maybe just for change I will try sometime in the future to go to some tropics or Asia and I don't know, Thailand during this time, but I cannot imagine have no snow during this time. I was pretty close. 10 years ago I went to Belarus to my relatives and there was no snow and I was so pissed. I was so sad. There was just mud everywhere and just, you know, naked trees and no holiday spirit at all. But winter magic happened and on the 31st of December snow starts to fall and I was never happy. Everyone looked at me like I was really crazy because I was all over the place about the snow and they were like, you came from Murmansk, you have it there all the time, why are you so happy about it? But I'm like, people, you don't get it. Just snow, it's just my element or whatever. Anyways, I hope that it was somehow helpful or just give you an opportunity to get me know better, to know me better, whatever. And I still hope that you haven't left your comment yet, you will do it right now and I will get to know you better. What movies do you like? What other holiday essentials you have to recommend, or just they're kind of maybe unique for your country or just for you? I'm honestly curious about it, so let's talk in the comment section and probably we'll see you pretty soon. No promises as usual, but I will try. See you in my next video. Bye!